Hi guys. I want to talk to you guys about choices, right? Okay, choices. I'm an easily excitable person. I am a super optimistic person. I remember things like when you tell me, hey, I'm gonna do something, I hold on to it and I remember it. So if you said we're gonna do something, I'm holding you to it. And I'm really weird because even though on the inside, like, I know that we're supposed to be doing X, Y, and Z, if it comes time for me to like remind you, like, I kind of get like anxious and I get very nervous to like be like, hey, remember that one time you were supposed to, or we were supposed to go, or we were supposed to do da 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 da. For example, the twins laugh at me when I say this story all the time, but literally this was my life. So when I was younger, I used to love the Dollar Tree because it's like everything's $1, and like when I was younger, they had so many like amazing things there. I mean, they have amazing things there still, but like it just was like something so foreign to me. Like I was just like, oh my gosh, I gotta see what time it is. Come on, turn on. What's going on? Tell me my time. Okay, not late. I remember one time in particular, I asked my mom if we can go to the Dollar Tree, and she was like, yeah, for sure. So I'm like super excited. I'm like in the backseat just chilling. I'm like, oh my God, I can't wait to go to the Dollar Tree. It's gonna be so great. It's gonna be so amazing, so fantastic. I don't know what I'm gonna get, but it's gonna be awesome, right? So we're driving home. We got done with all of our errands. We're getting ready to like start heading back towards the house, which means Dollar Tree time in my head. So I'm like, all right, bet, boom, yes. And I was driving, drive straight past Dollar Tree. And I'm like, what's that? I'm like, wait, no. We're supposed to go there. What are we doing? So in anyone's, like, anyone could have just been like, Mom, you said we went to the Dollar Tree. Let's gang up. Hey Mom, I thought we were going. Hey Mom, don't forget. But me, I was so crippled by, I guess it was fear or just anxiousness that literally I couldn't do that. I was sitting in the back seat, and this is where the twins laugh at. And I was like in your head, oh, she's screaming. No. Like I was literally trying so hard to get words to come out of my mouth. My mouth was open, but no sound was coming out. So I'm like, and literally my mom doesn't know what I'm doing. She doesn't see me because she's driving, and I'm not making any noise, y'all. I'm just literally moving my mouth, and no sound is coming out. And I was so frustrated. I'm like, what in the devil is going on? So it wasn't until literally like not too long ago, an incident happened that I felt like that little girl again, so crippled with fear, so crippled with like anxiety that I could not call out and speak out when I felt a situation had turned to a place that I didn't want it to go. And literally I was standing there and I was just like, no, I don't know what little Tia was going through back then, but grown Tia cannot go through that, right? Like, so I was like, I don't know what little Tia was going through, but I, as grown Tia, cannot allow that to happen. Like, I've not felt this crippling feeling in such a long time. I don't want to start up a new habit that will affect me for the rest of my life, right? So I confronted the person. I was like, hey, I feel this type of way. For whatever reason, it's making me physically feel trapped, or like I can't speak or I can't talk, and I don't want to feel that. And I know that is a trick of the enemy, but it's a choice. So me and the person, we got over it, and I've been good. But I was just thinking about this the other day. If I wouldn't have made the choice to say something, do you know how locked up and bound I would be? It makes no sense to hold on to bondage or chains that God did not give you. You know what I mean? And for so many reasons, we as humans, we hold on to old baggages and chains, and we block ourselves in a place that God never intended us to go to, or he never intended us to stay in. We may have gotten there for a specific reason, for a testimony, for a lesson, not just for ourselves, but for maybe for somebody else. But he didn't mean for you to stay there. Like, why do we choose to stay where we don't want to be? That doesn't make sense. And so, not just, choosing life, but guys, choose accountability, right? If I wouldn't have held myself accountable, not only to the person that made me feel some type of way, but to my mother, to my leadership, to my friends, to hold me accountable, then people would be like, what the heck is wrong with Tia? Why is she sitting in the back seat of cars? Or why is she just like screaming out randomly, or like trying to form words, but no words are coming? You know what I mean? It's like, come on, dude. We have the opportunity to either change our situation or stay the same. And we can't be upset when we stay the same because we didn't do anything to change it, our situation. We can't be afraid and be upset that somebody's getting a promotion because they decided to change. We can't be upset that somebody's moving further along in their spiritual walk than you are because you've been here for 18 years and you still praying the same. I'm just saying, we've got to get to a place where not only are we shaking things up in our own lives, but we are causing a shake-up effect or a change or a ripple effect in other people's lives. Point blank, period. But seriously, if I don't shake things up in my world and step my game up and make people be like, whoa, like Tia's really doing something, or whoa, she has really grown, or whoa, her attitude is really good, or whoa, if I'm not making people feel some type of way, in a good way, in a motivational way, what am I doing? Period. But yeah, so that's all I want to talk to y'all about today is choices. Do we have the mindset to change our circumstances? If we don't, bind together with somebody that does and get it done. Period. There's no more. And there's no more complaining because you're at a certain place that you don't want to be. Well, you brought yourself there because what are you doing to get yourself from being right there? Oh, you're not doing anything? Come on. You don't want to change? Come on. So, if you need my help, I got you. I don't have all the answers, but when I don't have the answers, guess what I do? Yeah, so I'm gonna need you to go ahead and call up so-and-so because this ain't my forte. I have no problem with redirecting your tail to somebody who I know can get it done. You feel me? But I will try my hardest to help out in any facet that I can because we are all in the body of Christ and we're all trying to make it to heaven, right? That's our number one goal. So, period. I love y'all so much and I hope that today is an awesome day for you and that you have a blessed day. Okay. Love you. Bye. Period.